fuck.
Where am I going with that? You know what I'm saying?
I know. George, how can you... Remember that funding that's supposed to come from that fucking agency? That's supposed to give... Trillium.
It's all political, that thing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, how the fuck does Jay get $200,000 to start a fucking treatment center, to start this and that? How the fuck do they do
Got
shit?
200,000.
200,000.
He's got some Jewish
Backing?
So it's who you know, is that what you're saying?
He had the right letters from Jewish people.
So we got to get some corporations to write us some letters, then.
You know what? I
Fucking-
won't even go after. I spent. You know, my mistake was spending a fucking month
Pisses
trying
me
to get
off.
something from them.
Yeah, but this Trillium, this is a good cause. I mean,
This is a way better cause.
and you know what? It's real
90% of
because you
those
got all the
causes-
proof, right? It's not like, oh yeah, we're gonna do this, we're gonna... No, we've done this, we've done that, and this is the proof right here, and there's a fucking news meeting, here's the clippings. Now what can you do for us?
Yeah.
Then when the money comes in, and there's a $500,000 or, right, then you start the organization going. You get Joe the man there, okay, he starts organizing this, he takes away, Joe, you take away, because you gotta live, right?
I'm gonna approach Quebec Bar again.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. After it's over?
Yep.
Yeah, okay,
Gonna
I'll be
give
there.
him a hell of a fucking
Presentation, for sure.
I'll be there. But this time we're gonna go right to Chris Rudge. Somehow I'll get to Chris Rudge. I will get to Chris Rudge somehow. Because the guy's a spiritual man, I hear, eh? He was supposed to speak at the spiritual conference at the University of Toronto.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be one of the main speakers. They had to fly him to France for some fucking business deal. So if I start this at work, I'm sure the word will get around anyways. Plus I know people who know him anyways, you know, so get to him, right? With all this shit, George, that you got, everything, and go from there, man. And then start hitting the other corporations
We
too.
also have to let him know what role his company will play in the community by doing this. You know, we gotta appeal to him too. Yeah, well, fine, you're doing this. That's fantastic. You're a good man. And where's my company coming?
You see where the YMCA, how much publicity they got?
Yeah.
Did you see all the newspapers? The YMCA, but we can have Quebec Core, the same thing.
Yeah, but Quebec Core is shit. And record. This is good footage, you know? You don't understand the struggles that they're in. You know what I mean? You don't understand. People don't like us on this road. Construction. It's killing me. I'm telling you, look at this fucking guy with that radio. I think he's losing his fucking mind. That's what it is. He is. Wow, he's losing his fucking mind.
He's going on his own space, in his own way, in his own mind, and he's got to do that to be able to fucking maybe do it, to accomplish this. If he starts getting into his own thoughts, he's in trouble. Gotta clear your mind.
He would have went right on the highway, eh? He would have went right on the highway.
What do you mean?
Hey, 3D Wally. Would have went on the highway if I didn't go over there and call him.
Oh, he would have gone straight, yeah?
He's a schmuck. He's lost, he's lost. He's in his zen. He's fucking lost his mind, man.
What's he listening to, Joe?
I don't know, man. He's listening to this Eclipse 2 kind of music. Zen music.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. He's scares me, literally. It's not like he can't hear it from the bar. He has to put it up. So, you know what? You ever see those schizophrenics that talk to people up in spaceships through their radios?
Yeah.
That reminds me of that. I think he's having secret conversations with them.
You think so?
Well, look at him. Really, well, take a look at that guy, man.
Oh, that's what I used to do when I was a kid. Little transistor radio, listen to the music, you know, and rock on, you know? Maybe that's what he's doing. In an adult sense, I don't know.
I don't know. You Italians blow my freaking mind, man. Hello. But you know, at first he didn't do that. Then all of a sudden, you know, he got up one day. He grabbed that machine. Next thing I know,
He's changing the mood. He's changing it around a bit.
think so.
It must have got bored for him, what he was doing for a while. So he's got to change it around. He'll let that go in a couple of weeks, maybe in a week or so. Start walking the study again.
He starts talking to me about it. Yeah, but George already talked to me about aliens. So I'm fucking, I don't know.
I know about that story too. Yeah, I know all the stories.
Holy fuck.
I know all the stories.
Did he ever invite you? He invited me one time to go out there to meet these alien chicks. Man.
No, yeah, we were supposed to go.
Did you go?
No, I couldn't go.
He wanted someone to go with him.
Yeah, I couldn't make it, and he couldn't go that night. But
I
we
started
came.
laughing, man. No, he could be getting in touch with them, man. I told him anyway, George. I asked him to save me a spot on the spaceship when they leave.
What did he say? He's
He
going
said,
to.
okay, yeah, I'll talk to them about it.
Transfer directly onto the website.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Excuse me, John. I just want to catch some.
Every other country in the civilized world is doing better than Canada is when it comes to donations of organs and tissues. And it isn't because Canada is a bad country or there's mean people here. It's just not enough Canadians know enough about organ donations and organ transplantation. So I've sort of become a mailman, and I'm delivering the message to as many Canadians as we possibly can. So far, I think I can safely say that we've reached over hundreds and hundreds of thousands of Canadians. We had the opportunity with the YMCA to put together and organize events for us, such as when I was in North Bay, they gave us a booth at the Heritage Festival, where there was close to 200,000 people there. And over the 4 days, we must have talked to about 40,000 people alone over there. We've had about 5 or 6 other similar events organized. And
Way to go, George.
with the help of the media also, which has been playing a very, very important part here, they've been able to put very, very positive messages in the papers. The radio stations have been putting very positive messages. Television stations have been coming out and putting very positive messages. This, as a whole, is going to reach a lot of Canadians, and I think it's going to leave a real comfortable feeling with Canadians. Also, we've been trying to reach the ears of both the provincial government and the Canadian government. So far, I wrote 2 letters to the Prime Minister of Canada and to the Premier Harris of Ontario, and we're hoping that we can address some of the legislations that we need to look at. We need to look at other countries right now and see why are they doing better. They have changed certain things, and Canada's just a little bit behind in our perceptions and our attitudes. And we need to look at some of the present legislations and see what we can change to better that and become as successful as the other countries have. And in the end result, we'll be saving a lot of lives. So presently I'm here surrounded by all these beautiful little kids, which I have to mention, the kids have been so receptive to this subject. And at the beginning, I was told that it might be too sensitive of a subject to discuss with the kids. But you know what? As adults who are usually wrong, they have been very accepting of this idea, and usually their answer is, why would somebody do that? You know? And I think the other thing that we're going to try and do is bring this more to the schools, the elementary schools, and have this as an easier topic of discussion.